If you see something suspicious, say something immediately.
What's being called a new white Al-Qaeda army. Tougher to detect.
In some ways, the threat today may be at its most heightened state since the attacks nearly 10 years ago. Among these groups, we are also seeing an increased emphasis on recruiting Americans and Westerners to carry out attacks.
We are all in danger. A police-state control grid is being established in the United States. Now is the time for all lovers of liberty to stand together and speak out against the growing tyranny destroying our republic. We will be victorious against the New World Order. You are resistance. We are pointing out that we know we're occupied. We're pointing out that we know a takeover is taking place. We're pointing out that we know that they're bankrupting our nation by design. We're pointing out that we know local spy grids are being set up. And we're coming out and saying, we know this is illegitimate.
In Chicago, cameras big and small seem to be almost everywhere. 10,000 by some estimates.
First, there were eyes on the street. And now there are eyes in the skies. The Director of National Intelligence has given the go-ahead for the nation's spy satellites to be used regularly by U.S. civilian agencies and law enforcement.
The Federal Department of Homeland Security and other invited guests all watching to see how this drone could be used for police work.
It's a system of cameras that captures every vehicle passing through town.
Imagine walking down the street and having electronic billboards change the ads to suit your demographic. Some people call it Big Brother.
Cell phone users beware, Big Brother may be listening. The Federal Bureau of Investigation can now hear everything you say, even when the cell phone is turned off.
We will be victorious against the New World Order. You are resistance.
The head of Homeland Security, Big Sis, Janet Napolitano, has now come out and announced that over 800 Walmarts in the next month are going to install telescreens at the checkout scanner with different federal orders to spy on the other people shopping.
Homeland Security begins with hometown security. That's why I'm pleased that Walmart is helping to make our communities more safe and secure. If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately.
The big secret is this Homeland Security system is for the American people. And we had all better come together and defend the Bill of Rights and Constitution, or it's over for our society. Again, it is not my opinion that Homeland Security is already on the streets of America. They've now purchased dozens of these huge 18-wheeler tractor trailers for football games and music events where Homeland Security is going to make you march through these. I mean, this is total takeover of society.
Under the Future Attribute Screening Technologies, or FAST program, the Department of Homeland Security is developing innovative physiological and behavioral screening technologies to streamline the screening process at security checkpoints. A suite of real-time, non-invasive sensors measure behavioral and physiological indications of malintent.
We've got to stop conforming to this tyranny. We've got to recognize how dangerous it is to our society. Imagine what's coming next if we go along with this outrage.
Our Tampa police and federal government agencies are teaming up to keep your family safe.
It's the sort of security we've seen a lot of since 9/11. Now, here at the bus station. It's all part of what Homeland Security calls VIPER, for Visible Intermodal Prevention and Response.
Told me after the Madrid train bombing, it was obvious TSA needed to do more to combat terror for transportation besides air traffic.
Congressman Michael, I want to start with you. We're spending $212 million on this program to put 3,000 spotters at airports around the country.
Until you wake up and understand, corporate interests use America as their global mercenaries and as their checkbook. And our military doesn't belong to us. Our country doesn't belong to us. When we finally face that, we have a chance to take the nation back. But we are used as an engine of global tyranny. And it's not enough to point out that our borders are open and that having, Stasi spy training at Walmart training us to spy on other shoppers is useless. It's not useless. It's there to train us to be slaves, to not trust each other. It's there to train us that Big Brother, Big Sis loves us and is our authority. It's there to break our will and to condition us to live in the surveillance state. Make no mistake, this is the story of America's enslavement. If we will put up with this, we will go along with anything. Notice this is happening as the economy implodes. It's time to launch a major information warfare, peaceful resistance to this now. Operation The Answer to 1984 is 1776, and at the heart of it is the sub-operation V for Victory. Can the people overpower peacefully in the info war the usurpers, the outside banking cartel that's conquering this nation? Can you, this weekend, who will be the first to print off thousands of these color flyers, get your friends together and hang them everywhere that's legal and lawful? Who will be the first to do banner hangs? Who will be the first to call into talk radio? Who will be the first to get on live TV when they're outside doing live feeds? Who will be the first? It's all of us working together through freedom, but collectively with a message, a manifesto, a constitution, a declaration of independence against the globalist. I cannot stress to you how important this is. It needs to explode in InfoWar. I need you now. Don't wait. Go print these off. Take it to Kinko's FedEx. Take it wherever. Print off black and white ones. Print them on your home printer. I don't care. Hang them everywhere. Worldwide, the banking cartel is trying to bankrupt nations and bring in a world government. This is a global movement of liberty against tyranny. It is unlimited what we can do if you simply take action, if you simply say no. Folks will go to Infowars.com. They will see the videos that you shoot of your activism, and they will learn what the V symbolizes. And through that solidarity, it will inspire them to know they're not alone, to know that we really are the majority.
Your new world order will fall.